The Honourable Ruth Dyson.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. I've seen a lot on social media this evening, people saying, why is the National Party filibustering? Why did they all speak for 10 minutes on the Electronic Transaction Contract Amendment Bill? And the reason is very simple. It's because the National Party doesn't want to get to Sue Moroney's bill, which extends paid parental leave. It's extraordinary that they're not prepared to do that, because I think they're going to lose the vote when it gets to that bill, and that would be a fantastic thing, particularly for the parents of young children.
Mr.
Speaker.
The Honourable Member Tim McIndoe.
Order, Mr Speaker. Members opposite were very concerned to bring the previous Speaker back to the purpose of the bill. This member has not even begun to mention the bill, and the point she has just made is totally incorrect.
Can I just advise the House that whenever there's any debate, it's generally the convention that the Speaker will allow the person a minute or a couple of minutes just to respond to the previous Speaker. And I think that's what the member was doing, and then she'll be coming to order.
Come immediately to the bill at hand, because I want to commend the member Catherine Delahunty for her work on the resource management restricted duration of certain discharge and coastal permits. Very snappy title, bill. Mr Speaker, not just for the work that the member Catherine Delahunty has done in bringing this bill to the House, but actually the work that she's done over decades to promote conservation and environmental values, and not just in her own community but throughout the country. Labor supported this bill to the Select Committee, and unfortunately, as my colleague Moana Maki said, was unable to participate in a critical part of the hearings which were held in Whakatane, because it was during the tangi of our colleague Parakura Horomia, which means it was a year ago. It's been a year since this bill was at the Select Committee for those hearings, almost exactly. We had some difficulties with some parts of the bill, most particularly a very important part, and that is the length of time that you might allow for a discharge to be permitted. And it's on that particular issue that our support hangs or falls. And that's why my colleague Moana Maki has introduced a supplementary order paper number 422, which actually extends the time to 15 years. If that supplementary order paper is supported, then Labor would be able to support the bill and hopefully further progress it. I certainly hope that that supplementary order paper is passed and we are able to continue our support. Another contribution that was made earlier in the evening was again from my colleague Moana Maki, when she talked about the broader issue of water quality. One of the hot topics of debate over recent months has been that of Plan Change 6 by the Hawke's Bay Regional Council in relation to the Ruataniwha Dam and the Tuki River. One of the rumours that is running rampant around Wellington is that there have been significant lobbying efforts made to National Party members, ministers, for them to change the law to overturn the determination of the Board of Inquiry that considered that Plan Change 6 in Hawke's Bay. And I just want to put it on the record, Mr Speaker, that it would be an outrage if this Parliament considered, in the dying days of the current government, a change to the law which overturned a determination of a Board of Inquiry. The Board of Inquiry was really concerned about water quality, which is the whole point of this bill, and to have a process that is being undertaken in another part of the country but completely parallel to the intentions of this bill, which some national ministers are considering overturning by law, I think would be a breach of the morality, if not the process of the EPA and the Board of Inquiry. So, Mr Speaker, I just want to conclude by again commending Catherine Delahunty. She has consistently progressed matters such as are outlined in this bill. I hope that the supplementary order paper that has been proposed, number 422, is passed, and we are therefore able to continue our support for this bill.
I call the Honourable Member Paul Goldsmith.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, for this opportunity to